Never skated before. Wanna learn. The DECATHLON.
Yeah, so this is my first session on a pair of skates. I've just been to DECATHLON, picked up some pads, and these are the skates that I've gone for. These are the Fit500 from DECATHLON. They're a soft skate, a soft boot, and naively I thought they would be best, with them being quite comfortable, flexible, look like a normal trainer. But it turned out to be a mistake, which I'll go into later on. So I'm just getting them locked and loaded here, first time, getting them strapped on, and there we go, I'm on my feet. Oh, I'm rolling back already, look.
I'm just focusing on trying to move around a little bit. Just found my feet.
Yes, and I'm off. There we go, finding my feet. Very slow and tentative, first few steps. On the way. Oh, a bit faster there, look. Bit of confidence. But yeah, I can't stop at this point, as you see. I fell over there. I'm going to slam into the wall now. Not very gracious.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good straight off the bat. I can move forward quite well. I'm quite comfortable on them. But stopping's a problem. Slowing down. I need to be more controlled.
Yeah, definitely. So there I am. I'm trying a few techniques here. There's the lemons. And this is trying to bring my speed down. Penguin stops. Trying to control my speed a little bit. Come down to a stop.
Alright.
Looks a bit funny, that one. Nope. Nope, try again. Oh, nearly went there. Yeah, the heel brake. I soon took the heel brake off, actually. I didn't stick with this. I had a few goes at it. But I didn't want to rely on the heel brake, so I binned that. Yeah, the T-stop. This was difficult in the beginning. Really difficult.
I'm finding the T-stop really difficult at the moment. My foot just seems to be dragging and throwing me off kilter. I think your back foot's got to be really light, so it's just gliding across the top.
Yeah, you think it'd be easy just to drag that foot behind you, but it's not. Pretty difficult at first, that one. I'm just trying a few falls here. Just throwing myself to the ground, practice falling, getting used to the ground. And that was my first session. Coming to an end there. Oh, nearly went.
Yeah, not doing too bad for a first time. A lot better than I thought I'd do anyway.
Well, that was a good start. And there I am for the next one.
I've come to the park today. There's lots of nice long paths I can really open up on and get a feel for it.
A bit unsteady. Yeah, it's getting a feel for it in the park. It was quite nice in the park. Nice big path. Bit of camera work there, playing around. We'll get ready for this one. Oh, yeah. Still remember that one. Yeah, some nice views in the park there. Very pleasant.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's really nice to get in the park. Some open spaces. Even though I'm not very good yet, it's nice just to have the space to move. It's really fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun that day, just to get moving a little bit, even though I was kind of struggling to get round, if I'm honest. You need a bit of space just to move. Nice little stop there.
I'm trying to improve on coasting on one leg as well, but it's harder than it looks.
Yeah, coasting on one leg, again, really difficult in the beginning. Look at these little attempts here. Yeah, nearly got one there. Oh, another fall. Luckily that was on grass, that one. Yeah, not a bad stop.
Well, that was a really good second session, that. I've really enjoyed the park today. The long paths have helped me really get a feel for it. And I think on the next session, I need to focus on turning better and stopping better as well.
Yeah, tell me about it. And there we are again, next session. In a brand new place.
Hi again, it's my next session. And I've just found this great new place to practice on. It's like an old bicycle circuit track. I don't know if it's used anymore. but it's fantastic. Look at this in front of me. What a great place to practice on. See that? There's no dogs or there's no children around. I can really have a good practice and feel around on here. Yeah, and as you can see, there's a few little corners and bends on this track I can get myself around, hopefully. So today I'm going to try doing a bit more turning, like I said last time. Try and get one leg as well, gliding on one leg. That's a core skill from what I gather, so I need to get better at that as well. Looking forward to having a really good session on this nice open track here. Let's see what I can get done today. Right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and work on coasting on one foot a bit more. I think that's a core skill from what I gather. Coasting on one leg for a few seconds, see if I can build that up. Let's go.
Yes, from what I could see online, it seems being able to skate on one leg is a crucial fundamental to try and get nailed down. Everything seems to be built from it.
Nearly.
Just trying to follow this white line here. Just having a few goes. I can't really go for very long, a few seconds.
Yeah, getting there.
Getting there. Bit unsteady, very wobbly. This was the best one of the day, not bad.
That one was pretty good, did you see that one? Okay then, that's improving since last time, isn't it? My 1 foot glide, feeling it a bit better. I'm finding it better on my left foot than my right foot, to be honest, I don't know why. So the next thing I want to try now is a parallel turn. I've never done these before, but I've been looking on YouTube how to do them. Let's see if I can work this one out. It's a turning technique to get you around a sharper bend, and you've got to lean your body and your shoulders into the way you're going. So let's try and analyse this and see if I can do it. So if I want to parallel turn to my left hand side, I need to put my left foot forward, lean my weight on my left and turn. Kind of. Let's give that a few tries.
Yeah, what I'm thinking with these is where the head goes, the legs will follow, right? But I'm struggling to get a nice smooth turn. You've really got to lean into these and just trust that your wheels will come along with you. I feel like I'm kind of digging into the ground and not getting a nice turn. I'm struggling with these at this point. Oh, nearly went again.
No, I'm finding that parallel turn really tough. I don't feel like I'm gliding, I feel like I'm just like catching and stopping. That's going to need some work on, but something else I want to work on today is a crossover. That's quite a new step for me, so let's give a crossover a bash and see if I can figure that one out. Crossing the legs.
Yeah, this felt like a big step up at the time. It's always something you watch other people do and think you'll never be able to do it. Way up and down again. There we go.
Right, straight away what I'm feeling with this crossover technique, it's like I'm falling onto the inside. I've got to lean into it and then stop myself falling with my foot every time. That's what I feel like.
And speaking of falling, here's another one. Not too bad, that one. Try again. I'm just going round in circles here. Yeah, it's just like you're falling, but you're stopping yourself with every step.
Well, these crossovers, they're hard to do slowly. I try to do them slowly and I'm just picking up speed as I go. Before I know it, I'm zooming round.
Bit of a close-up on the feet. Best attempts at crossovers. Oh, and I'm down again. And pop back up.
Well, for my first attempt at crossovers, I'm quite happy with that. I think I'm really feeling it. I can kind of feel how it goes. So, plenty to work on next time as well with that one. We'll crack it soon. Yeah, I can't tell you how much better I feel on them already from day one. It's a world of difference. I'm feeling pretty good going forward now. Nice and solid, bend your knees, keep leaning forward. I'm trying not to be complacent and lift up, and then that's how your legs go and you fall over from underneath you. Keep leaning forward, knees bent. Nice solid posture. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. I think if I had to stop in an emergency in front of a car, I'd probably still struggle a bit. I won't fancy my chances, but on a nice track like this I'm not doing too bad. And I can go at a pretty good pace now as well. I can really push for it and I feel sort of confident I'm not going to fly off my feet.
Oh, getting a bit confident. Spoke too soon though. Oh yeah, I remember that one as well.
Oh, I'm really loving this track, what I've found here. It's so great to practice on for someone like me. It's given me a little buzz now to keep going. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there for this session. That was really good. Felt I've improved a lot there. I feel a lot more confident on them. And I'm just picking up little things there like the turning and the crossovers. I was really happy with that. That was coming on well. So we'll see how I get on better with that next time. And I'll tell you what, next time as well, I've been looking on YouTube and I've been looking at how to go backwards. So I think I'm going to attempt that. That's quite a big milestone. I've just been trying to figure out the feet. And that should take me back. Yeah, look at that. There. There. Alright, so I'll be looking at that next time. See you on the next one.
Right, at this point I went back to Decathlon to buy some hard boot skates. On the right hand side, there's the ones I have been wearing, and on the left hand side, there's my new ones. And I was eager to try them out, so back on the track for another quick session. Just getting them locked and loaded for the first time.
Alright, first go on the new skates. I think they'll be better. I actually managed to get a size smaller, so my feet feel a bit more compact and tighter, which is better for control, isn't it? So let's give these a go. Okay, this is literally my first go in these skates. I think I've built up enough confidence now that I can get used to them pretty quickly. I was a bit worried with it transferring into a hard shell, but oh no, they feel really good. They feel a little bit more tight and compact on my feet. They're a little bit smaller than my old pair. The frames aren't quite as long, so my whole foot feels a little bit more compact and small. Really nice support. It feels really sort of hard and tight around my foot. There's no flopping around. In my other ones, especially my right foot, my feet was like moving. You know, like when you cockle over on an ankle, it was like slipping inside.
And while I was here, I just wanted to try the crossovers again.
Well, my crossovers are coming on pretty well, but only on one side. I can bring my right foot over quite well. You see? Right foot, right foot, right foot. But when I switch around this way to my left foot over, I found that a lot trickier. Isn't it funny how one side of your body doesn't want to work? Left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Yeah, the left foot crossover, that's something to work on. Well, I feel like I've got to grips with these hard boots now. I'm feeling comfortable in them to continue on my little skating journey. So yeah, I would recommend to anybody watching out there who's a beginner just like me, don't get the cheap soft boot. Go for a hard boot. It's what I should have done. I wish I'd have got these in the first place. I can feel a lot more support here. It just feels easier. It feels like my weight is being transferred into the wheels better. That was a silly mistake buying those other ones, but it got me going nonetheless, didn't it? I suppose a cheap soft skate is better than no skate at all, isn't it? But now I've got these, I'm happy to carry on. These are good. Yes, as you can see, I've customised my new skates. If you'd like to see how I did this, I'll leave a link for you at the end so you can check them out.
Yes, new paint job, looking nice.
Alright, I'm here for another session. Let's go. And I've got my newly painted skates on this time, so I'm feeling fresh. Right, like I said on the last time, let's give backwards a try. I've been on YouTube looking at my man This Is Soul in Amsterdam. I love that guy. I'm using him as my inspiration. E4 at This Is Soul. Thanks for the videos, dude. I hope one day you can see how I'm getting on. Right, backwards. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so if I point my feet this way and start taking steps, I'll naturally move forward. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So now if I do the opposite and put my feet this way and start leaning, yeah, you see? Yeah. Yes, yes, there we go. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. I see how it works. Backwards, yeah. Alright, not bad for a first go, I think. I understand how it works now. It makes sense.
Yeah, once I got my head round having my feet like that, I was soon on my way. First steps. It's quite a strange feeling at first, but to be honest, I was really happy with this initial progress here. I always thought backwards would be this impossible target I'd never be able to do, but within a few minutes I was doing it. Fell down though. Oh, a couple of cheeky 180 attempts here. Must have been feeling confident. Trying to transition from front to backwards. First try.
I can feel how it works. I understand how your feet have to be in a certain line for it to work. And you've really got to use your muscles as well. Pushing on the front of your skates, front of your foot. My weight's on my toes. And the main thing I'm feeling here is bringing your toes back to the center point every time. Bringing your toes back to the middle and pushing and pushing. It's like a triangle. Look, here, you see what I mean? I'm trying to bring my toes back to the center all the time. Center, center, and push. Toes back to the top all the time, and then you push off the front of your feet and you get going and you soon pick up speed. But I'm getting there. It feels good. I've got it. I'm just going to try the grab the peanut butter stop one more time, using the grass verges as my precision line, what I need to stop at. Okay, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Yeah, like I said, this is a great little technique I've seen online. Just to stop on a precision point.
Peanut butter.
Maybe if you're approaching a doorway and you want to stop and go into it, or a threshold. It's a nice quarter turn.
Peanut butter.
Stop. Like that, grabbing your drink.
Well, for my first session going backwards, I'm really happy with that. I think I did pretty well. And my stopping's coming on a little bit better as well. All right, I'm going now. Until the next session, I'll see you then.
Oh yes, I've learnt a couple of new tricks. I'll show you.
Well, some time's passed since you last saw me, and I've been out practicing quite a lot. And at this point, I reckon I've had about 30 hours of practice on these things so far. So I feel like it's a good time to wrap up this video. So let me do some stuff, and let's see what I'm looking like for a final time. Come on then. Yeah, and check out my 1 foot gliding now. That's come on a lot better as well. Look at this.
Yeah, big improvement on these 1 foot glides. Look at this, a lot stronger, a lot more balanced. You can even turn left to right a little bit.
I've been using these white lines as a marker to follow as well.
Yeah, using the white lines, not perfect but pretty good. Not too bad, a lot better than before.
Yeah, I think you'll agree. They're a lot better now, aren't they? Hey, and check out my T-stop now. That's really improved since the beginning. Let me show you.
Oh, that's better, innit? Nice. Bit of speed coming in. Stop on the line, nice. Again, not perfect, but miles better than before. Peanut butter on the end, yeah, good.
What do you think of my parallel turns? Let me show you.
Now here we go, this is what it should look like. A nice sweeping turn. Really happy with these have come on leaps and bounds since that first clip I showed you. Look at that turn, that's a lot better. In and outs. Gliding on the edge of the wheels, that's it. Into the grass.
Yeah, I'm really happy with them. That's come on a lot since I first tried them. The parallel turn, really fun to do as well. Once you get the hang of it and get your weight into your heels, it's really fun, that one. So good progress there. Right, crossovers now, check these out.
Okay, back to the crossovers. How am I looking? This is the right foot crossovers. Going round in the circle again. Feeling really smooth now with these. Felt a lot better at this point. And again, these are the left foot crossovers. I've been working on these a bit. And it's all because I'm better on 1 foot now. You need to glide on 1 foot with these. So it all ties in, you see. Nice little stop there.
Yeah, they've come on really nice, haven't they? The crossovers, I'm really happy with them. Right, I'll tell you what, let me put all this together now. Let me go around this track, final time, and let's see what I'm looking like. Come on.
Yes, this is what it's all come to. I'm really going to go for it now around this track. One last time. This is what I've got. Here we go. A little bit of slalom practice in between the objects. And back again. Very nice. In and out. Little jump. A few crossovers on the way. Okay, let's go backwards then. Yes, landed it. And back to forwards again. Nice little jump. Parallel turn into one of my new tricks. This was tricky, but it's a nice effect. A nice parallel turn there. Now I'm on the front wheels there, a little variation. Nice little trick to finish things off.
Well then folks, there we go. That's my 30 hours of rollerblading. What do you reckon, eh? Well, personally, I've got to say I'm really happy with how much I've come on in that time. I really am. I think it's a world of difference between the first session and this session. I think you'll agree. Yeah, I feel strong on one leg now, which is really important. Good control, confident in turning. No problem to control my turns nicely. Crossovers are nice. I can control my speed as well, bring myself down. Braking, coming to a stop, that feels a lot more confident. That's good. Backwards is tricky, I'll give you that one. That's a lot to improve on there. Backwards is difficult. And yeah, of course there's a lot to improve on. I'm still only sort of on the starting blocks really, aren't I? When you see these guys who've been doing it for years on the internet, it's amazing what they look like, isn't it? But you know, it depends what you want, doesn't it, and how much time you've got. But I just wanted to be able to have a bit of a laugh and not fall over every 2 minutes, which is what I can do, and that's really good. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed that little beginner's journey there. I hope it was helpful. If it was, give us a thumbs up, it helps more than you know. Thanks very much. And to anybody watching who is a beginner and wants to do this kind of thing, one of my top tips, what I would say from my experience, remember, don't get the cheap soft skate to begin with. Don't make the same mistake I did and think, oh, it's nice and comfy, I'll go for that one, that'll be better. It's more like a trainer, so it'll be comfortable. No, it's wrong. You need the stiffness and the hardness to transfer your weight through. I understand it now. So don't waste your money on that, because you'll just end up getting a hard one in the end anyway. Oh yeah, and finally, I've just got to say a big thank you to the This Is Soul skate shop in Amsterdam, E4. Thanks very much for your videos, man. They're really helpful for people like me just starting out. Any beginners watching, go check him out. This Is Soul, fantastic channel. Just oozes passion for it. He knows everything there is to know about skating, and his videos are really helpful. He really shows you what to do and gives you some techniques to go work on every day. So thanks very much. I'm going to send him a link to this video, and maybe he'll watch it one day and see how I've got on from his teachings. That is what YouTube's all about, helping each other and passing skills on. I love it. YouTube at its best. Well then, that's almost it from me, but not quite. If you're still watching at this point, fair play to you. But there's only one place that I can actually finish this video for my own mind, and it's not on this track here. I've got to go somewhere else to finish this video off. I'll tell you what it is when I get there and why I'm going there and the story behind it. Bye for now. See you in a second. All right. Yes, I've come to one of the best bridges in the land. It's the mighty Humber Bridge, and it's in my neck of the woods. But why do I want to come here to finish this thing off? Well, I'll tell you why. A little while ago, I was up there on my regular morning run, as I do, and I saw this guy approaching me at speed, and he whizzed past me on a pair of rollerblades, which is quite unusual to see around here. And I turned back and looked at him, and I thought, wow, that looked fun. I want to have a go. And it was as simple as that. So you see, this whole idea was born up there, and I'm going to finish it up there. Quite poetic, don't you think? Anyhow, if there's anybody still watching at this point, fair play to you. Thanks very much. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you down the road. All right.
Yes, and off I go then. I'm loving it. It felt brilliant to finally take the skates up on the bridge. This is what I imagined right at the beginning. What a great place to go skating. Great view to go with it. You know, I passed loads of people up there that day, and who knows, maybe one of them looked back and thought, wow, that looked like fun. I want to have a go at that.